Hello everyone, myself Maruti, welcome you all to this math video session. In this video, I'm going to deal a topic from linear pair of equation under two variables. Alright, so in this video, as usual, I'm dealing with the educational field. I'm planning to deal with a competitive examination. Right, we are setting the estimated marks. Right, if you get these many correct answers, these many wrong answers, if you get these many marks, right, that is what. So the assumption, so the total marks what we got, we are giving in two cases, right. We are supposed to find out the estimated mark, how many number of correct answers and how many number of wrong answers. Let me deal with the question here, right. Let me read it out for you. In a competitive examination, 3 marks are to be awarded for every correct answer, and for every wrong answer, 1 mark will be reduced or deducted. I repeat the case 1, right? In a competitive examination, 3 marks are to be awarded for every correct answer, and for every wrong answer, 1 mark is to be reduced or reduced, right? Now, if that is the case, right, Madhu scored 50 marks, right? In the first case, when 3 marks are allotted for correct answer and 1 mark is reduced for wrong answer, Madhu scored 50 marks. Right. Now, in the second case, if that is not the scenario, if we are taking another case, that is, if 4 marks are awarded for every correct answer and 2 marks are reduced for every wrong answer, right, Madhu will be scoring 50 marks. Right. So, Madhu will be scoring 50 marks. Now, the question is, how many questions are there? How many questions are there? But we have to remember one more thing, right? Number of correct answers plus number of wrong answers all together becomes total number of questions in the test paper. Right? So what we are supposed to find here means we have to find the total number of correct questions, total number of wrong answers, all together is the requirement. So you are supposed to remember that one. So let me start the question, right, saying that we will take the concept 1 and concept 2. Right, let us take the first concept as correct answers and the second concept as wrong answers. So concept 1, so we are dealing in terms of concepts here. Concept 1, so what is the concept 1 we are taking? Correct answers. So let us take correct answers as concept 1, point 1. The next one, let us take now, so let number of correct answers be, let us take it as x. So the first concept what I am taking is nothing but correct answers, right? In that, how many number of correct answers are there? Let x be the number of correct answers. Now let us go to the concept 2. So let us take concept 2 here. Right, so in the concept 2, right, what shall we take as concept 2 is nothing but wrong answers. Means the number of answers which were graded as wrong, which were considered as wrong. So let number of wrong answers, let us take them as y. So this is the point what we have to remember. So number of correct answers be x and the number of wrong answers be y. But we have to remember one thing. So we know this is the very, very important concept. We know that, right, for every correct answers we add marks and for every wrong answer we reduce marks. That is the point which we have to remember. Right, for every correct answer, right, we have to remember marks are added. This is the point what you have to remember. We know this, but we are stating that one. Now in the same way, for every wrong answer, what is going on? Marks are reduced or deducted. reduced. Now, what is the sign we have to consider is very, very important. That is nothing but plus here, and it's nothing but minus. This is what we have to remember now. So, number of correct answers we are considering as X, number of wrong answers we are considering as Y, and the point what we have to remember is for every correct answer marks are added, means we plus them. Right, symbolically how to write the sentence into symbols we'll be using. For every wrong answers we are dealing to minus. Now, after framing all those things, let's deal with the formula. Formula relating the total score, total marks. What's the formula which helps us out in knowing the total score? The main formula what we are supposed to consider is, this is the correct one, right? I will let you know, equals total marks. What's that? What's the formula? Right, so marks allotted for every correct answers, marks per correct answer, right? That's what you have to remember. Marks per correct answer times number of correct answers, you have to remember this. Marks per correct answer into number of correct answers minus take away marks per wrong answer, marks per wrong answer times number of wrong answers, right, equals total marks. You are supposed to be very good at the formula here. So what's the formula relating to the total marks? Is marks per correct answer. For every correct answers, how many marks are allotted in the test? For every correct answer, how many marks are allotted? That's what he says. Marks per means 1. Marks per correct answer into number of correct answers minus marks per wrong answer times number of wrong answers equals total marks in the test. This is the basic thing. Number of correct answers, what we have taken as X. Number of wrong answers, what we are taking, it's nothing but minus. But we know for every correct answers, marks will be added, means plus. For every wrong answer, marks will be reduced, means minus. And this is the formula relating to the total marks. So this is the basic foundation for our question now. So basic upon this, let's search what are the two relations here. How many number of variables are there? 2. As there are 2 number of variables, we have to frame 2 equations. Right. So how to frame the equation means with the help of the relations what he has given, we have to frame the equations. Let's search for the relation what he has given. The first one, what he says, write relation 1. Relation 1, what he has given. Right, in the first case, right, in the computer, 3 marks are allotted for every correct answer. 3 marks for every correct answer. Right, if 3 marks are for every correct answer, and right, 1 mark will be reduced. 1 mark reduced for every wrong answer, then right, 40 marks are given. That is the first relation what he has given, right? If 3 marks are for every correct answer and 1 mark reduced for every wrong answer, then 40 marks are given total. This is the relation. So let's take the relation in terms of the formula what we got here. Right. So what he says, marks per correct answer. What are the marks per correct answer? 3 marks per correct answer. Let's take that one, which is that is 3 marks. 3 marks per correct answer 3 marks per correct answer, right, times, right, what he says, number of correct answers, right, take away, minus. So what he says, right, what he says, marks per wrong answer. How many marks per wrong answer? 1 mark per wrong answer, right, times, what he says, take number of wrong answers, equals total marks. What is the total marks? 40 total marks. This is the equation what we have. Right. So the sentence we have converted in terms of symbol. Now let us simplify. That is 3 marks. 3 times number of correct answers. Let the number of correct answers be x. Take away. Now 1 mark per correct answer 1. Number of wrong answers. What do you have? Y equals, what are the total marks? It's nothing but 40. Right. If you frame in terms of an equation, we are getting 3x minus y equals 40 is the equation 1 what we are having here. Right. So the equation 1 what we are getting is nothing but, so 3x minus y equals 40. This is the total thing. Right. Now if you go for the relation 2, what he has framed, if you use the same formula there, what is the equation what we are getting? Right. What he says, 4 marks awarded for every correct, 4 for correct answers, right, and what he says, 2 reduced, 2 marks reduced for wrong answer. Then what's the total score? Right, 50 is the total score. Then 50 total marks. Right, this is the total marks. This is the relation what we are having. Now let's frame in terms of an equation. So 3 marks, if it is 3 marks, we are getting 3 into x. But here, what are the total marks for the correct? It's nothing but 4. Therefore, 4 into, right, number of correct answers is nothing but x, minus 2 marks are reduced, minus how many? Here 1 mark are reduced, but here 2 marks are reduced, and the number of wrong answers is nothing but y equals, here the total is 50. Let us take it as 50 here. Right, now the equation becomes, it's clear, it's nothing but 4x minus 2y equals 50. So here it is, 4x minus 2y equals 50. Now if you want, you can take common here, right? If you take a common 2 as common here, 2x minus y equals 50, take away, it's 25. So here we are getting equation as 2x minus y equals 25. Let's frame it as equation 2. So we got equation 1 and we got equation 2. Here it is 3x minus y is equal to 40. Here we are getting 2x minus y equals 25. Now we are supposed to solve these two equations, which we do. And now let's solve the two equations and gets the value of x and y here, the two unknowns. How many number of correct answers and how many number of wrong answers, and what's the total number of questions in the examination, we are supposed to find it. So the first equation what we got is 3x minus y is equal to 40, and second equation 2x minus y is equal to 24. We like to solve it with the help of elimination method. Of course you can use graphical method, right, or reducing into linear equation method, or any other substitution method, but I have chosen elimination method. So for the sake of elimination method, the quotients of any one variable should be same. Here the quotients are 1, so they both are same, but we need opposite sign. So to make it, we need the opposite sign, but both are having same sign. So I like to change the sign and make it as opposite. Here we are having plus, I like to change it as minus. Here I am having, I like to change it as plus. We are having plus, I like to change it as minus. Now straight away, I can cancel this. Now 3x minus 2x, x equals, it's 15. We got the value of x. Now we need to get the value of y. Now let's substitute the value of x as 15 in equation 1. What's the first equation? 3 into x minus y equals 40. What's the x value? It's 15. It's 15 minus y equals 40. Now, if you transpose, right, we will be getting 15, right, minus 1x is equal to, right, now it's nothing but 15, 40. Now I'll be taking this side, right, 15, it's nothing but 3 5s, 45. It's 45 minus 40 equals y. So therefore, y equals 5. Right, so we got that x as 15 and y as 5, but until and unless we verify, we can't estimate that these are number of correct answers and these are number of wrong answers. We can't. So let's verify them. So what is the relation he has given? We got if 3 marks are per every correct answer and 1 mark times, this is the formula what I have already said, 3 marks per correct answer, number of correct answers minus 1 mark per correct wrong answer, number of wrong answers. Here we said the total is 40. Now let's substitute. So 3 times, what's the number of correct answer? It's nothing but x minus 1 into y. We need to get 40 here. Alright. Now what is the value of x? It's nothing but 15. So 3 into 15 minus 1 into 5, are we getting 40? That is what we are supposed to check. It's 45 minus 5 equals 40. We are getting 40 equals 40. LHS equals RHS. Here, hence verified. Right, it's verified. So we can conclude that number of correct answers, comma, x equals 15, that is the first point, and number of wrong answers, comma, y equals 5. But the thing is, how many total number of questions are there? Now, the total number of questions, right? The total number of questions in the examination equals number of correct answers plus number of wrong answers. So that is nothing but we are talking about both x plus y. So what is x? It's 15, and what is y? It's 5. So totally, so what we are supposed to conclude? Therefore, totally we are having 20 questions in the examination, but 15 are correct and 5 are wrong. Hope you are able. In this channel, I have been placing both math and science videos.